Hello everyone, and welcome to this second part where we continue to explore what makes a face irresistible. If you haven't seen the first video yet, I highly recommend watching it right here. The link is pinned in the comments and also available in the video description. In the first part, we discussed how elements like symmetry, smile, skin, and eyes play an essential role in attractiveness. But today, we're going to go even further by discovering elements that are sometimes not even mentioned in typical beauty discussions. And the last characteristic we will explore could really change your perception of what makes a face truly attractive. I also want to welcome those who are joining us on this journey. Don't forget to let us know in the comments where you're watching this video from. Now let's get down to business. Are you ready? Let's go. Part 1. Quick recap of points from the first video. Before diving into the new elements, let's quickly recap the points we covered together in the first video. Symmetry, that universally attractive feature, even if we don't have perfect faces. The eyes, the true windows to the soul, which beyond color, convey emotions. The smile, that secret weapon that lights up your face and makes you instantly more attractive. The skin, which can change everything. Having clear and healthy skin highlights your features. If you want to revisit the first part of the video, feel free. The link is pinned in the comments and also available in the description of this video. These elements play a fundamental role in attractiveness. But today, we're going to discover new characteristics that will deepen this quest for beauty. Part 2. Scars, imperfections that tell a story. Many people tend to see scars as imperfections, flaws to hide, but in reality, they possess a unique and precious power. These marks, whether resulting from past injuries or simply of genetic origin, have the remarkable ability to add character to a face, giving it depth and a story. Each scar tells something, whether it's a life experience, a challenge overcome, or a moment when the person faced difficulty. Imagine, for example, a person with a small discreet scar on their chin or a distinctive beauty mark at the corner of their lips. Such details may seem insignificant at first glance, but they have the power to leave a lasting impression on those who observe them. These little touches that seem like imperfections are actually what make a face truly unique, human, and authentic. In a world where perfection is often sought at all costs, these marks testify to our individuality. They make us memorable. Rather than hiding them, why not embrace them? A scar can become a symbol of strength, resilience, or even a fascinating story. It's this originality that captures attention and can attract because, paradoxically, two perfect faces often lack character and warmth. Scars can also reveal a deeper beauty, one that goes beyond simple aesthetic norms but speaks to our hearts. After all, isn't it often the story behind a person's appearance that makes them interesting? It's this human dimension that, far from being a flaw, becomes a source of charm and appeal. Now let's move on to the next part. Be sure to stay until the end to discover the most important point you need to know to radiate with an irresistible appearance. Part 3. Facial expression. More than just a smile. Facial expression plays a fundamental role in how we perceive attractiveness. Far beyond physical traits, it's the emotions we convey through our faces that truly capture the attention of others. A person with sparkling eyes, a sincere smile, or a lively expression exudes an irresistible energy that immediately draws attention. It's this energy, this human intensity, that creates an instant connection. Let's take a simple example. Imagine a perfectly symmetrical face with balanced and harmonious features. But here's the catch. This face is frozen, without the slightest expression. It can easily appear cold, distant, or even impersonal. In contrast, a face that lives, that animates, that lights up with an authentic smile or a spark of mischief in the eyes becomes instantly much more captivating. That's the magic of facial expressions. They add warmth, humanity, and an incomparable charm. A sincere smile, for example, goes far beyond what it seems. It reflects joy, confidence, and even humility. This small gesture can not only illuminate a face, but also weave invisible bonds with those who observe it. And even a glance, a simple spark in the eyes can say a lot about a person. It can be a kind look, a mysterious gaze, or even a playful glance, all of which evoke an emotional reaction in others. Facial expressions are much more than passive gestures. They have the power to tell a story, express authentic emotions, and convey a palpable energy that can make a person infinitely more attractive. In short, a lively face that speaks without saying a word is far more seductive than a frozen, soulless face. It's this dynamism, this ability to express sincere emotions that enriches appearance and makes people want to be around you. Part 4. Lighting and makeup, the art of enhancing features. Lighting is a powerful tool that can radically transform the perception of your face. A simple change in lighting can highlight your features, accentuate the depth of your gaze, and subtly yet effectively illuminate your smile. For example, soft, natural lighting can soften the contours of your face, create delicate shadows, and bring out the texture of your skin in a completely different way. It's essential to play with light to enhance your features without needing to resort to gimmicks. Imagine posing under dim, almost romantic lighting. The soft light caresses your face, highlighting the curve of your cheeks and the intensity of your eyes. See how a simple lighting change can transform the appearance of a face in seconds? It's a little trick that makes all the difference. Lighting doesn't hide, it reveals. It accentuates the beauty that is already present, adding a magical touch and creating flattering contrasts that make the whole look much more appealing. Speaking of enhancement, we can't ignore makeup. But be careful, it's not about masking your face or transforming it into someone else. Makeup is primarily a way to enhance what you already have. The goal is to reveal your strengths and create a harmonious balance. A light contour can accentuate your cheekbones, add depth to your face, while a bit of lipstick can provide a volumizing and radiant effect to your lips, and that eyeliner stroke, which can transform a gaze into an invitation to contemplation. These are small touches that, when added together, subtly enhance what is already there. But that's not all. Makeup, just like lighting, should be used with subtlety and naturalness. It's not about overloading, but about finesse. The idea is to play with light and shadows to enhance your face, not to hide it under a thick layer of products. With a few simple tips, you can really bring out the beauty of your features while remaining yourself. Beautiful skin, captivating eyes, well-defined lips. All of this can be achieved without overdoing it, simply by discovering the lighting and makeup secrets that work best for you. You are now very close to the last crucial and indisputable point you need to master today for an irresistible appearance. Part 5. Cultural beauty, understanding the diversity of standards. Before addressing the last highly anticipated point, let's talk about some diversity and beauty standards that you should also be aware of. Beauty, far from being a universal concept, is deeply influenced by the culture in which you grew up. What we perceive as beautiful varies greatly from one culture to another, and that's what makes the notion of beauty so fascinating and at the same time so complex. For example, in some African or Latin cultures, traits like a wider nose or full lips are not only valued, but also seen as symbols of strength, fertility, and power. These traits are viewed as markers of health and character, characteristics that make a person unique. In contrast, in other societies, particularly in modern Western cultures, finer, more angular traits, like a small straight nose, slightly hollow cheeks, or thinner lips, are often idealized. These beauty standards are widely disseminated by the media and current trends, and they strongly influence our collective perception of what is considered beautiful. However, here's what you need to remember. Your beauty is not fixed in a universal mold. What you consider beautiful entirely depends on your perception and personal experiences, which are shaped by your environment and the cultural values surrounding you. Beauty is subjective, and the criteria that define it are by no means absolute. What is perceived as a flaw in one culture may be seen as an asset in another. For example, rounder facial features may symbolize softness and kindness in some cultures, while in others, an angular face might be perceived as more elegant and refined. The key here is to accept and embrace your own beauty, regardless of cultural standards. What truly matters is that you are in harmony with yourself and confident in your features, even if they don't align with the criteria imposed by certain cultures. The confidence you exude, the way you carry your features, and how comfortable you feel in your skin, that's what radiates through your face and constitutes your true beauty. So don't let cultural norms or social expectations define you. Learn to appreciate your own features no matter how society perceives them, because in the end, true beauty is not in the standards, but in how you accept and value yourself. Part 6. The originality of unique features. Why aim for perfection? When you can be unique, there's something deeply captivating about the unique features of a face. We often tend to think that to be beautiful, one must conform to an ideal of perfection, with harmonious and perfectly symmetrical traits. But if you think about it, is perfection really what attracts attention and admiration? Not necessarily. In reality, What makes a face truly memorable is originality. That beauty mark in the exact spot where no one else has one. That charming little flaw on the nose, or even that unique way of smiling. These little imperfections, far from hiding them, should be embraced. They are the marks of your story, your experience, and your uniqueness. Look around you. The faces that leave a lasting impression are not always the perfect ones, but those that are distinctive. Imperfections add a touch of character and authenticity. They tell a story, and that's what makes them interesting. For example, imagine a perfectly smooth, symmetrical face, but without the slightest peculiarity. Would it be as captivating as a face that bears the marks of life, that has that spark of originality? Probably not. When you choose to focus on what makes you unique, you create an identity that is your own. You're not trying to resemble an imposed beauty model. You allow yourself to assert yourself with the features that make you a complete individual. And it's precisely this uniqueness that can make you irresistible in the eyes of others. It's like that little dimple that appears when you smile, or those slightly asymmetrical but lively eyes. These details, these marks of your individuality, are what truly beautify you, what brings out your inner beauty. Because in the end, it's not perfection that attracts, but the ability to be oneself, authentic and original. So the next time you look in the mirror, rather than searching for what you lack or what could be improved, focus on what makes you a unique person. It's these little details, these imperfections that make you irresistible and that will make all the difference. Part 8. The smile and teeth. The impact of a bright smile. The smile is one of the first elements that captures attention when you're seen. It goes far beyond the aesthetic aspect of beautifully aligned teeth. A radiant, sincere, and natural smile exudes an energy of joy, well-being, and confidence. It's like an open window to your personality and state of mind. When you smile, you send a powerful message without even having to say a word. You are open, approachable, and full of life. The smile is one of the most effective elements for creating an instant connection with others. And it's not just about physical appearance, but about attitude. A person who smiles easily conveys a positive energy that attracts and inspires. Imagine for a moment, a person with beautiful features but who never smiles. How would that be perceived? Perhaps as distant, even cold. In contrast, a sincere smile can make someone infinitely more approachable and endearing. It's a major asset that can completely transform the impact of your face. But a bright smile isn't just about visual appeal. It's also a reflection of your health. A radiant smile shows that you take care of yourself, that you are fit, and that you are aware of the importance of dental health. A bright smile is often associated with good oral hygiene, healthy teeth, and well-maintained gums. Therefore, it's essential to maintain a rigorous oral hygiene routine, but also to consider treatments for gums or even whitening solutions if you really want to bring out the brilliance of your smile. That said, it's important to remember that the true key to an irresistible smile lies in the confidence you exude. It doesn't matter if your teeth aren't perfectly aligned or if they have a slight shine. What matters is the sincerity and confidence that radiate from your smile. A natural and confident smile has that almost magical power to charm and attract others because it shows your ability to be yourself, to be comfortable in your skin. So if you really want to maximize the impact of your smile, take care of your teeth, of course, but never forget that the most important thing is how you wear it. A sincere, bright, and confident smile will make you much more attractive than any dental perfection. Congratulations to you, my dear. You are now part of the 1% of curious men who will finish this video with the true mystery of masculine beauty. Let's now get straight to the good stuff. Part 10. The last secret. The aura and energy of your face. The invisible attractiveness. Okay, here's the big moment. The one you've been eagerly waiting for. We've talked about all these physical characteristics that make a face attractive, but the last point, the one that truly crowns everything, is something even more powerful. The aura and energy you radiate through your face. What many people don't realize is that your face is a window to your inner state. More than perfect symmetry or defined features, the most irresistible attractiveness comes from your energy. The confidence, kindness, and serenity you exude are directly reflected on your face. That's what makes someone find you attractive, even if you're not particularly handsome or beautiful by traditional standards. Final conclusion. Attractiveness, as we've seen today, does not reside solely in the individual traits of your face, but in how all these elements combine to create a unique and harmonious whole. The real magic comes from your energy and self-confidence. When you have that, your face becomes a true ray of light, attracting everything around you. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to like and share it with your loved ones. And above all, subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. See you soon for more tips.